Welcome to the League of Know-It-Alls Weekly Recap with your host, Team Commissioner.
To the league. This is a recap video. This is week 5, believe it or not. We're almost halfway through the season for us. I think after week 12 is the playoffs. So if you're 1-4, you might want to start making some trades. Couple announcements right off the bat. This should be a fun video for about one reason, and probably because I'm still a little bit inebriated from last night. So and I still haven't done the fucking video, so I figured, cheers. Here's the fucking Clemson's fucking season. On the backside of this, though, I understand. Look, I'm going to get all kinds of shit for Clemson. I get it, right? And this is no bullshit. I just, Alabama's good. Don't get me wrong. You guys haven't played anybody before you start talking a lot of shit. And we lost our quarterback. Now, mind you, you're right. If you're a championship team, it's not one guy that makes that team. However, if your fucking offense cannot move the fucking ball or kick a field goal like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, then yeah, it is one person that makes that. So they're trying to get Clemson in the top 4. Everyone's talking about it this week. Like, it's one of those, like, oh my god, if this happens, if that happens, let's get Clemson, blah, blah, blah. You know, at this point, I am so angry that if we don't win another game, I could care less. And that's how fucking angry I am at this point. Like, seriously, like, I'm getting my soapbox for just about, give me like 60 seconds. Once you hit a championship level, once you've done it twice in a row and went there, and you look like a championship caliber team again, and then the shit just falls apart, just gone, I get so angry. And I'm so passionate about Clemson. I'm so fucking pissed. So, that's my 60 seconds. I'll let it go in about a month, maybe 2, maybe not ever. But, you know, I'm going to do what I can. You know, it is what it is. I mean, I still got NFL. I'm still in a good shot not to win the penis this year. Kind of. So I'm still trying to win some games. I'm trying not to be at the bottom. There's a couple of you guys at the bottom, so it makes me feel a little bit better. But some of your guys' teams at the bottom, I'm telling you, some of these top guys, between injuries and everything else, I really feel like the surgence is going to come from the bottom a little bit. We're going to start seeing some wins from some of those guys. I'm not going to specifically say anybody, but whatever it is, I really do. Between their teams, I feel like they are all decent fucking teams. Like some of them are. Like maybe 2 or 3 of them. Like, they'll probably win 4 or 5 in the next, 5-6 weeks. Like, I feel like that, and I feel like I might win 3, so I'm maybe squeaking into the playoffs. Like, I'm still trying. I got to win this week for sure against Mr. Team Van Damage. Song so crazy. But hey, it is what it is, brother. Second announcement, or third, or whatever the fuck number we are on. I told you I was trying to look for an NFL team. Deshaun Watson, fantastic player. Great guy, great role model, great leader. Like, just in general, man. Like, and honestly, you can talk all the shit you want. And if it's just for, I don't think it's for show. Like, he's done this a lot. He gave up his first game check. He takes being a leader seriously. And so there's a lot of things like that really just point like I like this guy. Deshaun Watson is the franchise quarterback of the Tennessee Texans. And that being said, I might have planted my flag just a little bit into the Tennessee Texans. I mean, look at this fucking hat, bro. Look at this hat. Is that not fantastic, bro? Look at that. It's like the bill and everything. So, that being said, I am now officially a Texans fan, and I will take that to my grave, and that's fine. I followed Deshaun Watson's career. He took us to 2 championships. The guy's awesome, and he scored more points in the last 3 games than Houston has in basically 2 years combined. So, and his QBR goes up and up and up and up and up. So, that being said, is what it is. So, all right, that's all the news for now. That's off of our whatever the fuck our league is at this point. Let's start out. We have got a lot of low scores this week from week 5 recap. Like, no shit. Like, seriously, like, how fucking low can some of these people be? Like, for example, good luck, Chuck. We're going to start with my game. Always recapping my game first. Against the Mr. Badger Ab Bangers. Good luck, Chuck has scored a total of about 87 points. Beat the hell out of Badger Ab Bangers by about 30 points. You got 56.5 points total. Your bench, Mr. Badger Ab Bangers, has 47.9 points. And that's with 2 zeros. Yeah, your team took a shit. It's cool. I beat the top leader for all these blah, 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 whatever it is. I don't give a fuck. I beat the number 1 guy. You're welcome. You know, he's got 1 loss now. I told you he's going to lose 2 all year. Go to the playoffs. First round, lose. It's going to happen. I'm telling you. So, I had Mr. Dak Prescott got me 29.7 fucking points. Almost dropped a 30 burger on Badger Ab Bangers. Lamar Miller got me 9.9. Couldn't find the end zone. I get it. Doug Martin got me 14.7. That dude is going to take me to a championship. You hear me? He looked fucking good. He got 70 yards on 1 drive, and they pulled him. Why? This is stupid. It fucking pissed me off. Vontae Parker went out with an injury, 1.1 points. Tate, 7.3 points. Ingram was a 0. Odd. I mean, every fucking, like, literally, I've never seen an entire offense go down with injuries. Every wide receiving option. And Evan Ingram still pulled up a 0. I don't know how that happens. Played Pierre Garçon, got me 13.4 points. That's one of those auto starts. Bengals got me 11. My kicker got me 0, believe it or not. On the bench, Gronk was a late scratch, and my bench basically blows balls. I had Brandon Marshall, Sam Bradford, and David Johnson still in my R slot. Hopefully he comes back sooner than later. Over here, Badger Ab Bangers, your quarterback gets you 11.5 points. You realize your running back gets you 11.9 points, which is more than your quarterback. Shady came through for you. Even Kareem Hunt got you 16.1, way more than your quarterback. However, the rest of your team, single digits. The next highest is 5.4, Jaron Brown. Womp womp. Michael Crabtree would have done you better if you played him. Got you 17.2 on the bench. Sucks a dick. Then you got Kyle Rudolph, 13.5, just chilling. And, you know, Tyrod Taylor, 8.9. You know, it is what it is, man. I'm glad you played Russell Wilson over Tyrod Taylor. I'm sure that was a hard decision. And that's funny, right? Because that's such a low score that you would think that might be the donkey this week. No. Let's move on over here to Gator Moskin versus All Hail King Bong. Oh, King Big Dong. I want to get high at some point. So, All Hail King Big Dong got 103.1 points versus Gator Moskin, 85.4 points. And the line, trying for my internet to catch up. You would think that it would catch up faster than this. KBD was actually favored by 17 originally. So, while that loads, I don't know what to say. It is what it is, man. Cheers to all you guys drinking on a Saturday. Upset weekend. Everybody better watch out. I'm just saying. All right. Here we go. That's some strong shit right there. Aaron Rodgers for Gator Moskin got 24 points. Aaron Jones for Green Bay got you 23. The next highest is Chris Hogan. Then after that, everything was at Chris Hogan at 17.4, and everything else after that was single digits. Jordan Howard got you 7. Thielen 7. Your bench is basically like the Washington Redskins whole team. You dropped a couple of Washington Redskins players. I almost gave you shit about 2 weeks ago. However, you still have Jordan Reed, Kirk Cousins, Chris Thompson, Vernon Davis. 4 fucking players from the Washington Redskins. I think you had 5 at one point. I think you dropped P. Ryan or something. I don't know. You had a fucking shit ton. You hope they're good. Their defense is decent, but They're not going anywhere. Their defense runs down. All hail KBD got 103 points. Let's see what we got. Palmer 15. That's like a spot start. Not a bad spot. Le'Veon Bell 14. Frank Gore 10. Deshaun Jackson 16. Kelsey 13. Benjamin 13. Good job. Honestly, there's nothing. I can't argue with anything about that. And everyone else pretty much shit your bed on your bench. Devin Funchess got you 14, but no one saw that coming. Honestly, let's be real. Moving on to the next game, we have Shake and Bake at 67.9 points versus 102 points. But guess what? That's right, Mr. Shake and Bake got the donkey, honorary donkey this week. Not because he actually scored the lowest, but because you're a fucking moron and don't swap out your defense and QB that is on bye. So congratulations, honorary donkey. You should have auto lost it at that point. Like if Philadelphia Bison, I really would you would have argued, hey, I should probably just auto win because he didn't swap anything out, and if you had lost, I really would have considered that. I'm not gonna lie to you. Bison doesn't matter. He won 102 to 67. Mr. Bison, Tom Brady got you 15. McCaffrey 12. By the time he showed up, Ezekiel Elliott 16. Bryant 13. Adams 22. Ertz 15. I feel like that's one of your best, strongest starts this year, honestly. However, your flex got you 0.9. Your Cardinals defense got you -1. Your Tucker and Justin Tucker for Baltimore got you 7. That's a pretty solid kicker in our league. However, you should have probably played Wentz. They got you 30 points on the bench. And then your tight end, you're about equal between Njoku, which no one's going to fucking play, and Zach Ertz. Over here, I'm not even looking at his lineup. If he didn't fucking take the time to set his lineup, I'm not taking the time to review his lineup. That's pretty much how I feel. That's fucked up, but get over it. Next up, we have Dolphin Domination versus Breezes, King of the Drews. 140 to 135.4. Super close game. Sorry, Dolphin Domination. If you played anybody else, you probably would have won this week. Welcome to my life. Mr. Dolphin Domination had Deshaun Watson get for 35.5. Watch out. I might actually come after Deshaun, try to get him. I might swap you Dak just for shits and giggles. Antonio Brown 23.7 and Jimmy Graham 12.7 and Will Fuller 19 went for the home run. And then top of all that fucking bullshit, Jaguars defense, holy shit, against Pittsburgh, 26 points. Get the fuck out of here. And you still couldn't pull out a win though, unfortunately, against Mr. Breezes, King of the Drews. We got Eli Manning going for 13. Melvin Gordon for a huge 34 points. Dropped a 30 burger. Odell Beckham got hurt, but he got 19. And then DeAndre Hopkins, 25. He's always going to fucking put up points because he's the most targeted receiver in the NFL. Cameron Brate, 15. That's a fucking fantastic pickup. Duke Johnson, 15. And your bench was on a bye or basically sucked dick. So you made good choices this week. I hope half your players rip their ACLs going down next week, honestly. And that's really shitty to say, but it is what it is, suh. So we're going to hop over to the next matchup here in just a moment. Looking back at my cutscenes and shit, sorry about the weird cut, but I'm looking back and I'm like, damn, I look either exhausted or high or drunk or both, whatever. It's fine. But I'm not any of that shit. I'm just, Honestly, Thursday night, what happened was Thursday night I had to get a bid out Friday. Side note. And then I had to work till 2 a.m., almost 2:30 a.m. I woke up at 5:30 a.m. to go into work to finish it. It was due Friday. I got it done. But then Friday night, I took a nap when I got off of work for an hour. And then I watched Clemson lose. And then because Clemson lost, then I decided to go out, go to the bar Friday night. Stayed out till 5 a.m. Went inside. And then I slept for about four to 6 hours, and then I woke up again, and then now here I am, kind of a thing, later in the afternoon. So I might be looking a little rough, just letting you know. Little side note. Next up, Obi-Wan Kenobi, box score. 112.9 versus Team Van Damage. Box score 77.2. Can't keep up. Van Damage, I'm sorry. I play you this week. I hope you fucking suck big ones. And I really, really, really need this win if I'm going to even have a shot at the playoffs. So, Stafford got you 15.2, Mr. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Leonard Fournette, stud, 33.9. Tyreek the Freak got you 14.9. Jarvis Landry, 12.9. Should be fucking go bananas this week because Mr. Parker's out. So, the rest of them single digits. Even your bench, except for Marshawn Lynch, got you 11.8. It'd probably been a better idea to swap him out for James White, seeing as how Mr. Carr is hurt. I would have thought that would have went to the run game a little bit heavier, but that's your call to make, not mine. That's why you're 1-4. Cam Newton. I'm sorry, I take that back. It is 1-4. Cam Newton, 29.2 points over here, Mr. Team Van Damage, and literally your entire fucking team scored single digit. 6.9, 3.9, 5.7, 4.6, 2, 4.9. Oh, excuse me, I take that back. The Ravens defense got you 14 fucking points. Congratulations, your defense is the second highest scoring person on your team. And the rest of your team was on a bye, except for your Dolphins defense that got you at 22 against the Tennessee. No one saw that fucking coming. Dolphins are horrible. Smoking Jay Cuddy is the man. No one can touch him. Like, no shit. Like, how funny is fucking Smoking Jay Cuddy tattoo? Like, I really think that would be such a hilarious thing, right? And then last but not least, we have I'm a Snowflake versus Hulk Hogan, but that's right, Mr. Hulk Hogan. And you didn't even break 50 points, bro. You deserve this more than almost more than the guy who had 2 buys. It's hard not to give it to you. We have a co-donkey this week. So Mr. Hulk Hogan, 43.4 points. Josh McCown got you 13.5 points. And your flex got you 10. And then the rest of your team had single digits. I mean, you had Stephon Diggs go for 0.9. Your fucking defense got you -7 points. This shit happens. I'm a Snowflake. Jameis Winston, 21.5. Fantastic idea there. Joe Mixon, 11.1. AJ Green, 29. The rest of your team kind of sucked, except for your defense got you 12. So that's not a bad pick. And then you have Phillip Rivers get you 20.8. So it's pretty much even, but the rest of your bench was there. Your Hulk Hogan, if your team's on a bye, your whole team's on a bye. Devonta Freeman's on a bye. Demaryius Thomas on a bye. Terrell Pryor's on a bye. Matt Bryant, your kicker's on a bye. Mohamed Sanu is on a bye. Team's not horrible. You just happen to hit a bye week and shit happens. You know what I'm saying? So can't really help that. I get that. Shit happens. All right, so here we go. We're gonna sit here and look at the standings in the East. Badger Out Bangers 4-1. All hell KBD 4-1. You're welcome, KBD, because he wouldn't be 4-1 if it wasn't for me. Good luck, Chuck. 3-2. Hey. What do gay horses eat? Hey. Anyway, Shake and Bake 2-3. I hope you lose because you didn't set your lineup. Philadelphia Bison 1-4. Gator Moskin 1-4. I'm a Snowflake is the only last man standing, undefeated, 5-0. Breeze is King of the Drews. We got a good matchup there, 4-1. Hulk Hogan 3-2, right on the heels. And then after that, we got a 1-4, 1-4, 1-4. Obi-Wan Kenobi, Dolphin Domination, Team Van Damage. We officially have 5 people 1-4, and they literally probably have to win out or lose one game here on out to even make the playoffs. So we're gonna figure out who really has the shittiest team on this fucking whole lineup. But let's see if there's anything weird. So Philadelphia Bison has actually put up 516 points, which is more than KBD. So Philadelphia Bison is 1-4 with 516 points. KBD is 4-1 with 510 points, which is less. And Philadelphia Bison is second to last. He's gonna catch up. We'll give him some props there. The rest of it over in the West is pretty much the way it should be. Obi-Wan Kenobi actually scored more points than Hulk Hogan has. However, again, points against was way more. I think actually Obi-Wan Kenobi is the second most points against him at 522, and the third is David Webster. However, they both kind of score similar. They have points for 42 versus 463. I have the least points against me, thank God, and it gave me a couple wins. That's why it kind of worries me a little bit later in the year. I don't know if we're gonna be able to pull. We're gonna try to. I'm gonna be on the bubble. Let's just put it that way. I'm gonna be fighting for the playoffs at the very end of this shit, trying to make things happen. You guys want to trade? You guys need to hit the chat seriously up. Like, I know like some of you are 1-4 and you guys are frantic right now. You guys just need to trade. If you want to get rid of somebody, hit me up. And no one's off limits. I'm serious. As long as it makes sense for my team, makes sense for your team, and makes me happy, yeah, let's do it. But that will be it for week 5, this league. Good luck, everybody, next week. You know, this is a huge turning point with all the buys coming up in week 6. We got coming up, and then after that, 7 and 8 are very, very popular bye weeks too. So it's we're gonna shake some things up. We'll see how things, come out in the end. Hopefully, Mr. Good Luck Chuck can come out with a win or two, and we'll roll over that. But you guys have a great night and or day, and we'll talk to you later. Peace.